Today we got a little fun video. I went on to Reddit recently and asked a bunch of anime fans a big question. A question that I'm sure they've all been asked before, but I have never really asked people, and I was interested. So I asked 100 people for their gateway anime. I got more than 100 people to respond, but I think this pie chart here exactly is like 100 or so. I got about like 70 different types of different animes, a lot of repeats, clear winner. So we're just gonna break it down. From the video you're just gonna see a still image, but I'm going to look through it as I can. So you might hear my mouse clicking, but alright, so I will tell you the percentages and stuff, and just in case you're wondering. So we got a clear winner here. We'll go, you know what? I think we'll just go obvious to like least obvious. So buckle in. This won't be. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but we're just gonna talk about it. Now, mine personally, mine's on here. Another person said it other than me. I threw myself in as the 100 people, I guess. I'm one of them. I am a person. I'm a people. So, mine's Demon Slayer. In 2021, my friends told me about Demon Slayer. I wasn't really too sure about anime, or art style. It was just like it was out of my realm. I finally got into it, gave it a try, then watched other stuff. So I would say Demon Slayer is my gateway anime. So there you go. So we had a few Dragon Balls in here, but people specified which ones, and I guess they're technically different animes. So Dragon Ball Z, with 7 people that said it, and that is a 8 point, what is it? Not 8, sorry, 6. 6.4% of all of the 100 said Dragon Ball Z, which I get. Dragon Ball Z was on TV, it was widely available to a lot of people. Goku is probably one of the most widely popular characters of all time. I understand. I've never seen Dragon Ball Z, but that fully makes sense and I'm not surprised. Number 2 is a little shocking to me, but I'm not surprised it's on like high. I'm just surprised it's 2. With 5 people who said it, with a 4.6%, Death Note. Now I am not surprised, because I have heard a lot about Death Note way before I watched anything anime. People talked about Death Note, they made movies about Death Note. Death Note was just like it's a phenomenon. It's like, there's no other animes kind of like it. You know, there's just no other animes like it, and all that. Light Yagami, L, Misa, Ryoku, is that his name? The demon guy. And the Death Note itself, the actual item, are all widely known by so many people. Girls love cosplay Misa. People have the Death Note notebook. Some people have it and they don't even like anime. Not surprised. Next one, Pokemon, don't need to explain. It was a childhood thing. I watched it when I was a kid, but it's not my gateway anime because it didn't get me into anime. I assume the people that answered this, from what I saw, watch Pokemon and then other stuff. Spoilers, Yu-Gi-Oh is not on this list. It's not. Nobody said it. I know about 85% of the animes on this list. There's a lot we don't. So there's a lot that you should tell me about in the comments below. And and obviously the most important comment is I want to know what your gateway anime is. I am very interested. I'll read all the comments as I do. I'll like them. I will reply. All that. And subscribe if you want to see me do this with anything else, any topics. So we'll move on to next, Attack on Titan. Another 4 people, so that's tied with third with Pokemon Attack on Titan again. One show dragged out for a long time, and I don't mean dragged out as in bad, like it lasted quite some time. They did like the final season part 1, part 2, I don't really know. I've never watched AOT, but it's one of those things that like, yeah, everybody knows freaking Eren Yeager, the memes, the Titans, the Sasagio, the song. The premise, people just know about it. Mikasa, so not much I can say. One Piece, one of the most popular shows in the world, got a look at an anime or a live action adaptation on Netflix. The only reason I'm surprised if someone's gateway anime is how the hell you watch anything else after One Piece since it's so long. But and then we have some movies on here because I'm going in the main circle right now. But we have Spirited Away with 3 people. It is one of probably the most popular Ghibli films, liked by a lot of people. I've seen it, and I like it. Like it deserves it. A thing that I saw that I didn't actually include. I saw like one person say it, but I guess I didn't put in the poll with Ponyo. I watched that one as a kid too, but again, not what gateway anime for me because it didn't lead me to watch anime. So Spirited Away, no question about it. It's not the only Ghibli film on here, or film in general. Inuyasha. This is for the older, like not older people, but I think this anime was like 80s, 90s, probably 90s. I don't know. Whenever Inuyasha came out, that's when I got. This one surprises me. Elfenlied. It didn't just surprise me because one person said it. It was said by 3 people, which 3 people are tied for 4. There's 4 people who said that, and that's 4th place. Don't know anything about Elfenlied other than it's got a really sad opening, I've heard, and it's got an interesting animation style. I don't know what it's about though. I'm assuming it's a drama. I don't know. And next, we got a bunch of 2s over here, so we're just gonna go with it. Demon Slayer, one of those current day popular animes, my gateway anime. Code Geass, very popular, 2000s anime, early 2000s. Neon Genesis Evangelion, really popular anime. You know, big mecha robot, you know, popular. Oshinoko a popular one that I saw that got more than 1. It's a very recent anime within the last couple years to get the anime, and I'm surprised, but not too surprised since episode 1 was like super hyped, and I personally think the show went downhill after that. But episode 1 was great, so I can see why. Sailor Moon, obvious, especially if you're a girl. Shoujo. They make like a ton. Sailor Moon's one of those animes that like versions of it will always probably exist because there's always Sailor Moon fans. Shaman King, I don't know anything about. My Hero Academia, I've watched. I've known about it a lot before. I was a big anime fan. Not surprised. Soul Eater. I know what this is, and again, one of those big heavy hitters. My friend, one of my close friends, AP, actually, this was his gateway anime. But Soul Eater, I think, and Fire Force are in the same world, if I'm not correct. Not at the same time. I think one's like, I think it goes Fire Force then Soul Eater, or the other way. I don't know. But so that's all on the big pie chart. I'm not gonna like give you the percentages for the slices because I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. So Dragon Ball Super was said by 2 people. Yu Yu Hakusho was said by 2 people. Dragon Ball Super, a version of Dragon Ball, 100% get. I think it's the one that came out after Z. Yu Yu Hakusho, again, very popular older anime. You know what's crazy? Actually, I don't know why Yu Yu Hakusho reminded me of it, but nobody said Hunter x Hunter. Nobody. crazy. Kiki's Delivery Service, I believe, got 2 as well. High School DxD got 2, which is crazy. For that to be your first anime, damn, you've already got an interesting list. I've seen harem animes, not High School DxD, but like I'm a big Data Live fan, but it wasn't my first. It was early on, but not my first anime. I mean, I don't blame you, man. You got taste, I guess. All right, and we'll just go through it now the way that it's set up. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. This anime was like on the very top of my anime list for the longest time as like the #1 anime. Not surprised. Tokyo Ghoul, again, not surprised. I don't know anything really about it. Hey, they got a character in Dead by Daylight recently. Ken something. He's got like the tentacles or whatever. I know nothing about Tokyo Ghoul other than that mask, and obviously it's got the goated Unravel opening. Cowboy Bebop, very popular. I think he was on TV. I think this one aired on like I'm American, so obviously Western. I think it aired on Western TV. The Pet Girl of Sakura So. I don't know what this is. Jin King of Bandits. I don't know what this is. Fist of the North Star, I have heard. I've heard it's as a popular manga. I don't really know the anime. I know it's older though. It's like very early on. Parasite. I know about Parasite. It's too gross for me to watch, but respect. The original. So someone said Dragon Ball. I'm taking this as the original Dragon Ball. And if that's so, fair enough. Let's see here. Reincarnated of the Slime, a very current day popular one. Not seen it, but I've heard good things about it. Food Wars, you have taste again. Haven't seen it though. Kill la Kill. Funny enough about Kill la Kill, and I'm not surprised about it. Food Wars. I am surprised. I don't know who said you should watch this anime thing. Watch Food Wars. That must have been a rib on somebody. Kill la Kill was very popular when it came out. You know what? I'm surprised I don't see stuff like Darling in Bronx on here either. But Kill la Kill, I actually tried to watch, and I got 3 episodes in, and it is very odd. Not bad odd, just very it's an interesting type of show, and I did not have the brain capacity for it right now. But it's cool. I like Kill la Kill. It was at least the first episode I thought was pretty cool. This is Urusei Yatsuri. The title's confusing. For some reason I didn't know it, but when I googled it, it's Lum, the blue-haired girl with like the leopard print bikini from space. I know her. It's an older anime, and then I got a remake or reboot. I don't think it's a sequel. I think they're the same anime. I don't know. But I know about this anime. I know what it is. Gun and Sword. No, what this is. Black Magic M66. Don't know what this is. So these are some people that are like, I have no idea. Star Blazer. Don't know what this is. Fully Cooley, I've heard about. I've heard it's popular. I think I remember watching videos of like the Anime Man talking about it, as he really likes it. So Fairy Tail, one of those big heavy hitter series that has been going on for long enough that yeah, there's definitely fans. Digimon Tamers. I've never watched Digimon, but it was on cable TV, so I'm not surprised. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, big fandom, people love it. Not watched it, but I hear so much good things about it. Dragon Ball GT. I don't really know much about this variation of Dragon Ball, but I think it got said by like one person. Frieren, which I think is now the most popular anime of all time. And it's come out very recent. I think it's interesting to see the fact that there's some guy that answered my thing that was like 70 years old, and someone who answered that was like 13 or something. So it was like, I didn't ask for their ages, but some people said it, and some people said what year they started watching. So for the fact that like, what is that, a 60-year anime enjoyer like age gap. That's kind of crazy. Free run popular, yeah. Outlaw Star, never heard of it. Spy Family, I like this anime. I heard it's really popular in Japan. Copper Lion, Copper Lion, I don't know what this is. Vermeil and Gold. If whoever put this in is watching this, just know we both know what you are. Gooner. He probably saw it on TikTok and he's like, sure, I'll check it out. I don't know. All right, Steins Gate. Very popular anime. I don't really know what it's about. It's from early 2000s. Nadia, the Secret of the Blue Water. I don't even know if this is anime or just an animated movie, but hey, someone said I'm putting it on. Violet Evergarden, I've heard of being very popular. Bleach, one of the big three. Doraemon, I think this was a kid show, most popular in Japan. Astro Boy, most commonly the first ever anime. You know what's funny? I watched an Astro Boy movie when I was a kid, like a newer version of Astro Boy movie, not the anime, but that's crazy. I think this is like probably the oldest anime. Well, it is. It's the first anime. They probably watched it when it came out too. Psychic K, comedy anime. Heard of good things. Gurren Lagann, or Gurren Lagann, or whatever people say. Very popular. Solo Leveling. The new hype. I think it's a little overrated in my opinion, but Erased. Very sad. Never seen it, but I know stuff about it. That's sad. Anohana. I'm not looking this up, but I know what this is. It's got like a white-haired girl, I think. I don't know. Don't know much about it. It's probably slice of life, I'd assume. Alia, I put Roshtre. I don't know why, since it's my list. I'm the one reading it. Whatever. Yeah. Someone said their gateway anime was Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. And whoever said that, thank you. I love that anime. And you're amazing. It's one of the animes that got me like back into anime. Like I took a little bit of a break away from watching stuff, and when I watched that, I said, you know what? I like anime. Again. Alia is a good anime. I can't wait for season 2. Ghost in a Shell, I believe this is the original movie. Again, stuff I don't see on here. Akira, very surprising. Speed Racer, I think this is the second anime, like ever. Demon Slayer, which is what I said. Code Geass, I already said that. Neon, and I think, let's see, Oshino Ko, Sailor Moon, yep, Shaman King, My Hero, Soul Eater, Ouran High School Host Club. I think this is your like this is again a popular shoujo, like what is it? Pretty boys doing cute things. I don't know, but I know people like this. And I believe My Neighbor Totoro, another good old it's Ghibli, right? Ghibli film? Yes. Kiki's Delivery Service, also a Ghibli film. One Piece Attack on Titan. Let's see here. All right, and the things that I didn't say are left here. High School DxD I did say. Ramen 1.5. Okay, I'm gonna lie. I had two different versions of this because of the new one and the old one. I had one person say the OG. I think two people say the new one. Or no, one person say OG, one person say the new one person say just Ramen 1.5. So I put them all together. I don't really know. Sword Art Online. I also know about this as like the when VR was coming thing. They're like, oh my god, people are getting VR stuck in their head and they're gonna die. They put like you know, they're making their death traps. I remember hearing about this in in elementary school. That's crazy. I'm 23, so it's like not that surprising. And then Naruto, which surprisingly not a lot of people said actually. I think it was like 1 or 2 people said it. And I feel like Naruto is one of those that's big 3, right? What is the big 3? Is it Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto? There's a Bleach, Dragon Ball, and Naruto. I think it's Bleach, Dragon Ball, and Naruto. I think. Yep, and then yeah, so we got Off in Life. Inuyasha, Spirited Away, One Piece, Attack on Titan, Pokemon, Death Note, and Dragon Ball Z. So, I think the way that if you're looking, you're obviously looking at it because it's the video, unless you're like just listening to it. But I think it goes from the bottom being the most popular to the top. But I don't know, or just the way the list came out. I don't know. I just created this little poll thing. But yeah, so I want to know, what is your gateway anime? And if you like me asking people the anime questions or anything anime related, please think about subscribing. I really like doing anime stuff. I also do other stuff like gaming. I do like horror games, or just like first-person shooter games, or visual novels, or just anything. I probably will do anything eventually. Like, I aim myself as a variety channel that targets mostly on gaming. Well, I do gaming mostly, like only gaming really, but gaming, anime, wrestling, and just stuff like that. So yeah, if you like any of that stuff, think about subscribing, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out. See you later.